What is up, my veggies? My name is VeggieTales Raymond, and welcome back to another movie review. I know, it's been a while, and can you stop with the squeaking chair?
No promises.
Today we went and saw, well, technically yesterday, since it's 1 in the morning by the time we're recording this. Yeah. But, technically yesterday, but I'm just going to say today because it's easier. Today we went and saw 3 movies today. I'm not going to tell you all of them. Four. I'm going to tell you the first one, what his review is, which you all know. Today we're reviewing Hotel Transylvania 3, which you guys know I did a trailer chat for this movie a while back when the movie came out. And first things first, I'm going to say about this movie.
That movie led to a lot of regret.
It is definitely the worst in the franchise. The other two were pretty good. I enjoyed them. I didn't hate this.
I have many criticisms.
I didn't hate this. Yes, there were fart jokes. You guys know how I feel about fart jokes. I absolutely, positively hate them. They are awful. I hate them so much. And every time, you can ask Tanner, he basically looked over my direction every time a fart joke came up. And I was like...
He just had a look of anguish on his face.
I'm like, I want to like this movie. You're just making it so hard for me to like this movie. I want to like it, but you're making it so hard.
Sort of like the opposite of another movie that we saw.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
That's the next review.
But this movie was interesting.
It was half decent at best.
The animation was good, obviously.
Yeah, but what's his face? Oh, he was basically a stoner.
At that, yeah, he kind of had a Johnny character, but got into a little bit of that.
He just had like
weird. He was basically useless to this movie.
Wrong.
Unlike in the last two,
he helped with the very end.
I know when the movie is still in theaters, and I don't feel like I can't talk about the movie without spoiling. I can talk about this movie without spoiling it. So if you do want to see it, I'm not going to give away any major spoil. I'll probably give away a few minor plot points, but one thing is
mind control.
There is a thing that is there. A lot is very predictable. Like that, oh yeah, this is gonna happen.
I even called the first plot twist.
Which was, and some stuff was, and this is kind of a spoiler, but it's nothing big. The movie kind of starts off with a years back thing, like a prequel type beginning, which, why do we need that?
I mean, it was very
if you saw both trailers, so this is not only spoiler, if you saw both trailers, you basically get like this girl in the thing is supposed to be Drax's love interest, but she doesn't like monsters, and there's some stuff with that you can see coming a mile away. And it's not that the character was really bad. She was actually one of the... Yeah, it was interesting. One of the likable ones. She was actually pretty interesting. There were some jokes that did not work. There were a lot of jokes in this movie that didn't work. Like if you guys saw the Emoji Movie, which we did not speak of that movie, but if you guys saw that movie in theaters, there was a short film before it, which was a Hotel Transylvania short, which introduced the puppy or the dog in the thing, and I really feel like that could have been left out of this movie, like just left it at the hotel.
I will say this: they never followed the rule of threes.
What you mean?
It means like, if you're gonna do a repetitive joke, don't do it just twice. You gotta do it 3 times to make it just that much more funny.
By the way, I'm eating. But I'm trying to think. The movie, I think its strongest suit in this movie is the romance. Now, I said romance very loosely. Because unlike the first movie where that's kind of a major thing, I guess it's kind of a big, important part in this, but also at the same time, I also feel it's kind of minor as well. And the actual villain, which, yes, the character that's is not the villain. The actual villain is very stupid, in my opinion. He probably has one funny line, but that's it. Like, most of the time he's on screen, I'm just like, get back to the other characters.
I will say this. That movie had too much dubstep. And music. Just in general. It was just not entertaining.
This was surprisingly... Well, I wasn't surprised it wasn't going to be that good. I didn't hate it, like I said. It wasn't garbage. It wasn't...
It wasn't emoji movie levels.
Oh, gosh. No. But it's like nowhere near Star Wars levels of good.
It depends on what Star Wars movie you're talking about.
But...
I mean, you got Jar Jar.
Okay, we're not talking about Star Wars. But it's alright. If you want to get a simple movie for kids, or if you want to take your kids to see something just simple, to get them to shut up for an hour and a half, this is fine to put on. It's fine.
You didn't shut up for an hour and a half?
That's just because I had someone to actually... I just...
Yeah, every time he would laugh at something stupid, there was this woman sitting next to me, and she'd just lean up and look at him for a minute.
I can't lie, there were a few things I laughed at, and there was like one thing, like one or two, like one thing he like actually chuckled at, and then like the three things he probably smiled at.
I grinned like 3 times in that movie, which compared to literally everything else we saw, makes that like trash in comparison.
Yeah, because all the other movies we saw today were much funnier.
Except for the other thing.
Don't want to say
the weird one.
Which, okay, so let's continue talking about this movie real quick. So, the plot. The story is alright.
It's predictable.
I will say one thing. The whole, when the movie was first announced, when the first trailer came out and everything, the whole summer vacation plot was weird, like putting it on a...
They're trying to make a seasonal movie bi-seasonal.
And this is the thing. The second one didn't have an additional title. It was just Hotel Transylvania 2. So why not just call this Hotel Transylvania 3?
Because again, they're trying to make it... they're just trying to make it span over a bunch of different seasons. I'm expecting something to do with, like, winter.
I think this is the last one. I believe this is going to be the last one. Even though these movies, they don't bomb at the box office. They don't. Because, like, people like these movies. People who don't understand how to film works and stuff. People like these movies. And you can like these movies if you want to. I have no problem with that. I like them. I'm not obsessed with them. I don't think they're groundbreaking or anything fantastic. Sure, Hotel Transylvania, the first Hotel Transylvania was one of my favorite movies of 2012, but I don't think it's the best movie ever. It's definitely not on my best movie of all time list, but...
I mean, it's decent for a summer blockbuster.
Yeah, it was alright. I didn't mind it.
Given we saw 3 other summer blockbusters that were actually
much better.
Very good. I mean, I don't know if you'd count one of those as a summer blockbuster, given it was of recent release.
Well, they all came out during the summer, so...
Well, I mean, one of them came out like a couple days ago.
Yeah, you're right. But this movie was alright. I didn't hate it. It wasn't... There was some stuff in it I hated.
Multiple things.
Like, there were some jokes that worked. There were a lot more that didn't. The animation was fine. One thing I want to point out. And I feel like this was on purpose, they made Drac look like Adam Sandler in this movie. I know he's voiced by Adam Sandler, but they made him look like Adam Sandler.
Just with a much longer face.
It was funny, because like,
his face looked like a triangle.
Because I remember...
You can literally turn it into a pizza slice.
Because I remember literally me and Tanner actually looked at each other, I was like, they're making him look like Adam Sandler. And like, yeah, Tanner's like, yeah.
This movie seems like a metaphor for how Adam Sandler only does movies
to go on vacation.
That's it. I mean, everyone knows they're gonna bomb. They just get to go on vacation and film a movie.
Well, these the Hotel Transylvania movies aren't his movies.
Yeah, but he kind of stars in them. I think they're trying to make fun of that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and give my rating. I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5. No, I'll give it a 3, but barely a 3 out of 5. Barely a 3.
I give it a sniffle out of a snurfle.
No, you gotta give it a 1 out of 5 rating.
2 out of 5. I didn't care for it.
But
then again,
guys,
I don't like kids' movies for the most part.
But and you guys are probably thinking, VeggieTales Raymond, how could you review this without reviewing the other two? I'll get around to it.
Man, you will, probably.
I want to review these while they're still fresh in my mind. So, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please tap the like button down below. Subscribe, leave me a comment. Link to all my social medias, link down in the description below. And do not forget the notification buttons to be notified when I upload videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!